how India has performed, like demolished 5 days, 2 test matches over, literally.
No, I'm not. Actually, India is a different beast in India. They're a very good team all around now. But in India, they're very hard to beat. And when it starts turning, they are a better side than anybody.
And 4-0 is the result?
I think so. I don't see how Australia can stop it.
And I wanted to ask you a question about we have been like, what is it like? Are you a bit surprised that KL Rahul is getting so much of slack? Like, obviously, 10 innings under 25 players go through this patch, but there's a guy called Shubman is in great form but has to wait. Like, how do you look at the situation?
See, when you don't score runs in India, obviously you'll get flack. KL Rahul has not been the only one. There's been players in the past also, so that's the way it is. There's so much focus and attention to the game. There's a lot of pressure on players. I think the team management thinks he's an important player for them. See, at the end of the day, what the coach and captain thinks is important. He has performed, but obviously you expect a lot more from a top order batsman when you're playing for India. So the standards of Indian batting is very, very high. So when you fail for a while, obviously there'll be criticism, but I'm sure KL Rahul has ability in him, and as and when he gets more opportunities, he'll have to find a way to score.
At this level, is it technical or mental? Like you have
both.
But in case of Rahul, like it's been spinners also, it's been pacers also.
Yeah.
So
and it also makes hard when you're playing on these sort of pitches, which are turning, bouncing. There's a bit of uneven bounce. When you're not in form, these things make it even harder.
And what about Shubman Gill? What does a coach or a captain tell a guy who is in form? Like at this point of time, he's in form. Maybe he has to wait for 2 months, 3 months, and then he's not in form.
I'm sure when his time will come, he'll also get a lot of opportunities. I think the selectors, the captain, coach, rate him very highly. That's why he's playing T20. That's why he's playing one-day cricket, and he's performed as well. So I'm sure when he gets an opportunity, there'll be a lot of opportunities for him. But at the present moment, from the team management, he has to wait.
We've seen Indian teams over the years, whether it was from the earlier times or whether Sachin Tendulkar, Sourav, Ganguly, VVS Lakshman, till Gautam Gambhir, we've seen some great players of spin bowling. Is the art of playing spin becoming alien day by day? We are not even playing better than them, but we're still winning.
I don't think so. I think these are very tough wickets. What I saw in the first 2 tests, it's not easy, boss. Good spinners, when you're playing Jadeja, Ashwin, when you're playing Nathan Lyon, and the new off-spinner from Australia, Todd Murphy, it is never with the ball turning square, odd ball going straight, there's unevenness and bounce, there's everything happening for the spinners.
And have you played so many matches against Australia, have you seen an Australian team like this defeated even before? Like it seemed that they're lost in mind, like other Australian teams used to come, they used to intimidate.
See, the problem is we always keep comparing Australian team from the teams of the past. It's not the same. You don't have a Hayden, you don't have a Langer, you don't have a Ponting, Steve, Mark, you name Gilchrist. You don't have those quality players. Steve Smith is a great player. Warner hasn't got going in this series. I think Labuschagne is a very good player. Obviously, it's tough conditions for him as well. So the mistake we make is we always think Australia, Steve was Australia. Well, that's not the case. So obviously, different players get tested differently.
And how is the preparation for Delhi Capitals going in?
Yeah, we are trying. We're trying hard. We've just started. The season is still a month away. It's very hard to get the players together because of the amount of cricket they play. So there are 4 or 5 of them who've gone to Irani Trophy starting in a couple of days' time.
Sarfaraz has some injuries.
Sarfaraz has an injured finger. It's not a broken finger, it's an injured finger. So he should be okay for the IPL. And that's what it is.
And are you in touch with Rishabh?
I spoke to him a couple of times. Obviously, he's going through a tough period through injuries, surgeries. Wish him well, and hopefully a year's time or a couple of years' time he'll be back playing for India.
And do you see him coming for the IPL, like being with the team maybe?
I don't know, we'll see. I'll see.
And Abhishek Porel, Sheldon Jackson, you've watched a couple of players.
Yeah, we need a bit more time to watch.
And when is the next camp starting?
main camp before the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking.